So welcome to Baka dance, yoga practice. We'll get ourselves started in our nice tall grounded seat, as we always do, and just taking your time to get settled in. Sometimes when we have to work with computers or getting our technology straightened out, sometimes we just need a moment to kind of take a pause between things. And I think that's a practice. So finding that pause in yourself, in your mind, in your body, and just allowing yourself to feel. Feeling the earth beneath your feet, your legs, your seat. And then allowing that awareness of just sort of starting to lift up that spine, to elongate it. Stretching your spine up towards the sky as you allow yourself to root down from your base to below. Allowing yourself to take nice, slow, deep breaths in and out through the nose. And just bring awareness to that breath coming in and out, feeling the flow. If you'd like, you can bring awareness to the breath, maybe moving from your feet all the way up to the crown of your head slowly. And then as you exhale, feeling that breath move from the crown of your head all the way out through your feet. So just a little visual of your breath moving in and out, feeling the flow, and just noticing if there's a stagnant energy or if your breath gets stuck anywhere. Just observing that. Again, not having to judge or analyze what is happening or what you're feeling, rather just feeling the breath moving up and down. And starting to bring some awareness into our intention. What is it that we would like to invite into our lives? Without grasping, without attaching, what would we like to attract? Imagine it being a magnet and it coming towards you. Kind of like a moth to a candle. So finding that intention for yourself, and it could be an intention for today. Maybe it's to feel calm and relaxed throughout the day. Maybe it's you need a little bit more energy, so you need to be efficient. Whatever it is that you'd like to draw in, and it's maybe for this week, the rest of the week, or maybe it's for the rest of the month, maybe it's for the rest of the year, whatever it is. No right or wrong. See if you can bring yourself to draw that intention as something that you want instead of something that you don't want. And as you bring your breath back to normal, with your eyes closed, just bringing the idea of how powerful our thoughts are. We did the lemon thinking exercise, and I think a lot of people's mouth started to water. But I want to bring some awareness to the power of our mind and our thoughts. So as you're seated, I want you to meditate and repeat the word in your head, the word trouble. So just keep thinking of the word trouble, repeat it over and over and over. Trouble, trouble, trouble. And just notice how your body feels as you completely feel that word coming through your body. Notice your breath. Notice the the mind. And then allow yourself to erase that word in your mind, and let's go ahead and replace it with the word joy. 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 Keep continuing to repeat that word in your mind. Joy. Joy. And just noticing what your body is feeling with this word, how your breath feels. And then allowing yourself to release the word joy and coming back to your breath. And that was an exercise that was shared by Kornfield and Brach, both meditation teachers. My yoga teacher would always say that if you don't make your mind your best friend, then it can be your worst enemy. So just bringing awareness to the thoughts that we have in our minds, or even the words that we say. A lot of times by the time it escapes our lips, we've been thinking about it for a long time, over and over and over again. So just not judging or analyzing what you're thinking about or what you're thinking about yourself. Rather just observing and wondering and bringing that curiosity in. So we'll take a nice, big, deep breath in as we bring in our intention again into our mind, into our thoughts. And you can actually take a few breaths here to really set that intention in. What is it that I am attracting? What am I putting out? What would I like to receive? And then as you exhale, let's go ahead and release. And then we'll move into a few gentle stretches. So taking some nice big deep breaths here to just get yourself out of the meditative feeling. And then we'll go ahead and move into some head rolls. So go ahead and nice and slow, just tilt the head, and on your own, let's just do 3 head rolls. So just move as slow as you need to move, breathing into any areas of tension. And just release it. So great to do stretches in the morning. I like to stretch all day long, but especially in the morning because, we've been sleeping, hopefully, for many hours. And so the body gets stiff. You want to move around the joints to lubricate the synovial fluid that runs through. Because unfortunately, it starts to sort of dry up as we mature. And so we need to keep fostering that lubrication just by movement. That's all you have to do is move to keep that flow going. And when you're done with your rolls, just allow your head to hang down with the chin down, chest open, and just shake your head out right here. Just shake it out. Slowly bring your head back up, and then we'll move into some shoulder shrugs. So as we inhale, let's draw the shoulders up, no neck. As we exhale, let's big sigh. Release the shoulders. Again, inhale, hold, exhale with a big sigh. Release. One more time. Inhale, hold, and exhale with a big sigh. Shake it out. So we're gonna move into some standing stretches. But you're welcome to stay seated. I'm not gonna make anybody stand, but just because we sit so much. So we're gonna go ahead and just, while you're standing, go ahead and open and close the hands and the fingers, making the circles in one direction, making it in the opposite direction. We're gonna go ahead and keep your feet grounded and just reach your arms up all the way up towards the ceiling. So try to avoid crunching your shoulders up. Relax the shoulders and try to pull up from your serratus muscles or your rib cage muscles. Just keep reaching your arms up towards the ceiling as you ground down with your feet. Reach up, reach up, reach up. And then slowly we're going to bring our hands to the heart center here. And then holding your belly in here, your lower belly in, we're going to slowly bend forward. So a little bit of forward bend. So bend your knees as much as you need to. Try to keep your chest coming down. And then if it's in the morning, we're just usually a lot tighter. So release the hands and grab opposite elbows into ragdoll and just let your head and neck just hang down. Again, just tuck your belly in gently, ground your feet, and then bend your knees as much as you need to as you bring your chest towards your knees and just release completely. Again, our head is like a bowling ball, like 8 to 10 pounds. And so that's sitting up on top of our neck. It makes it very hard, especially if you're not in alignment with your posture. It's a lot of weight. So just releasing some of that pressure, and then see if it feels okay for you to rock side to side. So gently rocking as you ground your feet, lifting your tailbone up towards the ceiling, and feel this beautiful forward bend. Coming back to the center, see if you can straighten out your knees just a little bit so that you can feel an incredible stretch in the back of your legs. So just breathe into the tension, and then just slowly start to straighten out. Imagine squeezing a block between your legs and then holding that core in gently, grounding your feet, stretching it out. And then release the arms and slowly ragdoll, slowly ground your feet and come all the way up. Head and neck coming up last. Take your time. Ooh, yeah, and then stretch it out. Yeah, you can even reach your arms up if you'd like. That feels good. Very nice. We're going to do just a little bit of a balancing practice. So arms up towards the ceiling, and we're going to come up onto our toes here. So come up onto the balls of your feet, and then hold your belly in, reach up, keep your gaze forward, and keep reaching up. Higher and higher and higher, and then slowly lower down. We'll do just a few ups and downs. So just hold the belly in, squeeze that block between your legs, and then come down. We'll do 2 more. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Feel the micro muscles being created to help you create the muscles for balance. Reach up, and then slowly lower down. I do that sometimes when I'm standing in line for things. We're gonna do kind of an interesting one. We're gonna ground our feet. I don't even know what this is called, but maybe I'll call it the Michael Jackson. So ground your feet, and I want you to lean forward as much as you can. Try to imagine pressing the heels down and just lean forward and just challenge yourself. Breathe, hold that lower abdomen in, squeeze that block, lean forward, and then slowly come back. And just be careful with it. You don't have to overly lean, but we're gonna lean backwards now. So just allow your body to be nice and straight, toes heavy, lean back. And you might not be going very far, but as long as you can feel that you're kind of moving around, you're finding your center here, coming back to the center, take a breath, and then slowly we're gonna lean over to the right. So try to make your left foot heavy so that you can feel that lean, core tucked in, chest open, lean all the way over to the right. And then slowly come back to the center, and then we'll do the left. This time the right toes can feel heavier. Keep extending your body and leaning and leaning and leaning. And then slowly come back to center. Very nice. We're gonna do a little bit of a back bend. So clasping the hands, putting it right behind your head, keeping the chest nice and open, elbows wide. We're going to ground our feet and just lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Gazing up towards the ceiling, drop back. Your hands are there to help you to protect your neck. So keep grounding your feet, your toes, and opening up your chest, lifting, 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 breathing. And then slowly coming back to the center. We'll go ahead and release and shake it up. Very nice. We're just going to open up our legs here nice and wide. And again, keep the feet nice and grounded. Core is tight. We're going to go ahead and bring our hands to the hips And then slowly bend forward. So bend your knees here if you need to. Keep coming down with your chest. So keep your gaze forward, ground your feet, and then come down to your degree. Drop your head here. Shake your head out. And then we're going to slowly start to, if you can bring your hands to the ground, or maybe you have a cushion or blocks to come down. If you can't come all the way down, your hands can't come all the way down. But just walk your hands all the way over to the right. So we're just kind of bringing our chest towards our right leg and our right knee. Ground the feet and breathe. Shake your head. Release the head. So you feel a good stretch here on the side of your right leg. Slowly come back to the center. Keep that belly tucked in gently. And then slowly we'll start to walk our hands over to the left leg. Feeling a good stretch here. Again, you can bend your knees as much as you need to here. Breathe. And then slowly coming back to the center again. We're just going to extend our bodies. So, hi. Extend your body so your hips are moving away from you, and then your chest is open, and then you're gazing up towards the ceiling. And then slowly we'll come back down. Shake out the head. Walk your feet in. And then again, we're going to slowly come up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Using your core muscles, head and neck coming up last. And then shake it all out. Very nice. We're going to move into a bumblebee breath. We did this last week. So take your moment to just sit down, come back to your seat and your breath. Notice how the body feels, and it's like maybe 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes of movement, but just notice your heart rate, your pulse. Noticing how your body feels. So with the bumblebee breath, we're going to cover our ears with our thumbs, cover our eyes with the index finger, and then you can even put your fingers right by your nostrils here. And then the rest of the fingers can just relax. So we're going to take a nice big deep breath in and hum our exhale out. So the length of the hum is going to just depend on the breath capacity that you have. So just hum out every breath. And if you are maybe in an office and it's inappropriate for you to do this, I say have everybody join you, but you can always just move to regular breathing too. But this is a very relaxing breath. So exhale out completely. Inhale. And then cover your ears just a little bit so you can feel that vibration. Two more breaths. And when you're done, you can release your hands and just come back into bringing that awareness, noticing what you're feeling, what sensations you feel, maybe especially around your ears and your head. Just feel that, maybe that buzzing sensation. We're going to go ahead and move into a body scan meditation. So in your nice, tall, grounded seat, just see if you can just bring your breath to just a relaxed state. Slow. It doesn't have to be very deep, but just slow and aware. Start to bring the awareness and feel sensation at the crown of your head. And when I mean sensation, maybe it means like a temperature change. Maybe there's a tingling feeling or buzzing sensation. And don't worry if you don't feel anything in particular. Bringing awareness to that area. Feel the crown of your head and then allowing that awareness to come down to your forehead, your temples, and then your ears. Awareness to your facial muscles, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks. Bringing awareness to the jaw, your teeth and your tongue. And then bringing awareness to your throat, your collarbone, your shoulders. And just feeling that awareness moving down your arms, all the way down to your fingers. And then bringing that awareness down your chest. Feel it melting down slowly into the abdomen. And then feeling that awareness move down your pelvis to the hips. And then slowly down your back. So bringing awareness to your back, the spine, the tailbone, and then feeling the root of your body, pelvis, and then your thighs, your knees. Notice what you feel. Feeling grounded. Slowly bringing that awareness down your legs, down the shins, your ankles, and then bringing that awareness into your feet. See if you can feel each toe slowly bringing awareness. And then now try to see if you can bring awareness to your entire body. Feel every part of your body as much as you can. Every muscle, your skin, everything feeling tingly or warm. However it feels for you to feel your body from the inside out and then from the outside in. And then now coming back to your breath and bringing awareness to that breath, coming in through the toes, traveling all the way up to the crown of your head. Slow as you can go, and then allow yourself to begin to deepen that breath as the breath exhales from the crown of your head, slowly moving down the body all the way out your toes, back in from your toes, moving all the way up to the crown of your head. Just breathing and noticing and bringing awareness to your breath and how it feels moving through your body. If the mind begins to wander, just observe, and when you bring awareness to that, come back to your breath. Always with patience, always with kindness, always with compassion. If it helps, you can tell yourself, I'm inhaling through my toes to the crown of my head. I am exhaling from the crown of my head out my toes. Give yourself a narrative if that helps to keep your mind from wandering off too far. But at the same time, be okay with whatever is presented to you, because this is a practice. There are some days when I will sit to meditate and forget that I was meditating because I'm so lost in my thoughts. So we're humans, and part of being a human is having the ability to have the thoughts, to have a mind, to be able to think. So instead of cursing ourselves for it, we can make it work for us. Make it our best friend. In this beautiful relaxed state, as you bring your breath back to normal, bringing back your intention, your awareness of what it is that you are attracting into your life. Allow yourself to bring yourself back to your attention, your resolve. Try to see if you can use your imagination to imagine it here. Imagine it already happening for you, whatever it is that you desire. Releasing that intention and bringing your hands to the heart center, if that's comfortable for you, as we move into our gratitude practice to end. And just allowing yourself to just feel gratitude, appreciating all the things that you have in your life, however big or small. And even some of the things that don't feel like gratitude, maybe things that you wish weren't happening in your life, or feelings that you wish you weren't having. Knowing that all of the discomfort does lead to growth, more awareness of ourselves, maybe more awareness of our own boundaries. Thanking the lessons. Take a moment to thank yourself for being here, taking the time out to carve out this time for self-care, self-love, self-aloha. And then sending out that good feeling of gratitude and inner peace out to everybody. It always feels nice to share. So thank you so much for joining us on our journey and practice. We really do appreciate all of you. Namaste.